that countdown gave me a startle because it was like
oh my
loud in
god,
my
there's
head.
music.
Ah,
Everything's so sunny.
there's a show happening.
Oh my god. It's so official.
Yes.
So, anyway, hello to everyone watching out there. Welcome to Swapping Songs, which is the name of the show, unless I come up with something better.
I like
if you want to help
swapping
me come up with
songs.
something better, please type it in the chat. We would love to hear your suggestions. But in the meantime, this show is called Swapping Songs. The reason is that I wanted to play a show where I swap songs with some of my favorite musicians ever. And so I put this show together with Julia Mark, who is one of my favorite musicians ever. Please say hi, Julia.
Hello.
So,
Hi, Pratik.
hey, Julia and I have known each other for it's like 6 years, 5 years.
You know, it's a really long time. I feel like you're like one of the first musicians that I met when I moved to Boston. Maybe a little bit after I first got there, but
yeah,
early days, I recall.
Really early days. And I really, really love her music. I love her lyrics. Julia, I'm just gonna embarrass you for a little bit. I love her lyrics and the stuff that she writes about and her piano playing, and it's just so great. Let's see. Oh, we're getting some cool comments.
Oh, I'm gonna toggle over so I can hear or see comments as well.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, hi, Linnea.
Howdy from Cincy. Swap away.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Linnea says, "Hey, Pratik and Julia." Hey, Linnea, thanks for joining us. But basically, Julia is really, really good, and so we're gonna take turns playing songs, starting with Julia. Julia, take it away.
All right. Well, hello. I'm really glad to be here with Pratik in the virtual world, and I'm glad you all are here too. I'm going to start off with a tune called Palindromes. We recently had a string of palindromic, however you want to say it, dates. It was like January 24th, 21, like 1/24/21. Now it's February, so I think we're out of palindromes. But I think that this song feels very fitting because a lot of our days are kind of similar to one another. I don't know, at least mine are. I could see the shadow of a bird through the curtain in the window in the morning when you said my name. Every night I go to bed, a pillow underneath my head. When I wake up, it is the same. I don't wanna live my days as palindromes, starting where I ended, where we started, and there I go. Don't wanna live my days as palindromes, walk around in circles while the time flows, while the time flows. I could hear the sirens on the trucks that were driving in the city in December when the first snow came. Every day we test our fate, try to renegotiate. When we wake up, it is the same. I don't wanna live my days as palindromes, starting where I ended, where we started, and there I go. Don't wanna live my days as palindromes, walk around in circles while the time flows, while the time flows. I don't wanna live my days as palindromes, starting where I ended, where we started, and there I go. Don't wanna live my days as palindromes, walk around in circles while the time flows, while the time flows. I could hear the sirens on the trucks that were driving in the city in December when the first snow came. I could see the shadow of a bird through the curtain in the window in the morning when you said my name. The end.
God, that was so good and also so accurate. Why are
Thanks. I wrote
you?
that way before pandemic, but it's like I was like, oh no, I hope none of my other songs, my like more apocalyptic songs, come to fruition.
Oh my, as long as you play "See You on the Moon," I really, really, really
Oh
want
wow.
that one.
You know, earlier I was like, I know Pratik liked that song. I should practice it today. I forgot. So, you know,
It's okay. It's. I just really like that song, y'all. Oh
what are you
man.
gonna play, Pratik?
Oh, we should say hi to some people because there's so many people who are tuning in.
Joanna Schubert.
Joanna Schubert is tuning in. She says, "Julia, you so sparkly." It's true.
Sparkle.
Sparkling like a star.
I wear this outfit all day. I definitely am not in my pajamas 24 hours of most
Totally not.
days.
That is completely rude. Kai says, "I love it." Aw, thanks, Kai. Kai's tuning in all the way from Wisconsin. Let's see. Ooh, Charles Mark saying that was great.
I know
Hey,
Charles
hey.
Mark.
Let's see. Oh man, this is great, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning
Yeah,
in.
we got Scott.
Ah, yes. All right, so I'm gonna switch things over. Oh, Johnny Gilmore's in the house.
Johnny.
You guys are so lovely. Know you. Know you. You're great. Let's see. Excellent. But I am going to play a song now. That's the way this is going to work. We're going to take turns swapping songs, as the title of the show suggests. If you would like to tip us so that we can do things like eat and buy more sweatpants that we can spend all our days in, there is a little PayPal money pool link in the description of this video, and then you can contribute any amount you want. No amount is too small, except for 0. I guess that would be too small. But yeah, we really appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's see. All right. This song's called Diamonds. This is usually the song that I kick off one of the shows with. Don't you tell me that you don't know how it burns to cry alone when the sunset fades and all you got are the tear-stained sheets and your racing thoughts. There's always strings left untied. There's always one more last goodbye. And this world will break you if you don't allow your knees to hit the floor. Stars ain't diamonds, and rain ain't tears, and love don't last 1,000 years. We built our walls, we lock our gates, but we'll all be in the dirt someday. I knew this dancer dressed all in black dug her nails into my back. But she pulled away by and by. And there's times like these I remember why. The stars ain't diamonds, and rain ain't tears, and love don't last 1,000 years. We built our walls, we lock our gates, but we'll all be in the dirt someday. All right, I didn't practice this bit, so this will be fun. Stars ain't diamonds, and rain ain't tears, and love don't last 100,000 years. We build high walls, we lock our gates, but we'll all be in the dirt someday. We'll all be in the dirt someday. All right.
Yeah. I love that last chord.
Oh,
That
man.
like last little crunchy chord at the end.
Love doing evil sounding chords.
Yeah. Also, one thing I like about your songwriting in general is that often, like, I don't know, you have like, I think words. I'll get them in a second. But like you have the phrase, right? And so you're like, start it, and then there's a little pause. And then it finishes, and you're like, what is he going to say next? What's going to happen?
Oh, man.
It's very cool. It makes it
thank
very
you.
engaging.
Oh, thank you. Oh, man, so many people have joined in.
Hello.
To Jocelyn Limmer.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jocelyn.
Good to see you. Oh, hey, Celine. Hello to Celine. Says wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Maybe that's like the applause emoji?
It might be
or
that.
something?
Yeah, that's interesting. I never actually thought about the applause emoji being also for washing hands.
It's like-
All of the emojis have been repurposed for the pandemic.
Apparently. Oh, Kai says, thank you, guest singer Tom Waits. Aw, thank you. That is the greatest compliment I've ever been paid. Let's see. All right. So we are going to switch things over to Julia. Again, if you want to help support the show, there is a little PayPal money pool. We don't currently have Venmo available, but PayPal is the way to support it. And Julia, what are you going to play next for us?
Well, I usually am inconsistent with having a set list anyway, but especially in this sort of song swapping environment, I like to sort of see if there's anything that like you play that might inspire what I'm going to play. And so that song with the stars ain't diamonds, I was thinking, I'm like, what songs do I have that mention stars? This is a different style of star themed music, but this one is called Secret Plans, and there's a line in there about stars, so I'm gonna play it. I think it's important to have a secret plan. There are people who won't see your worth, tell you go and live in the center of the earth. As for me, I don't believe in heaven or hell. I just think that we should treat each other well. Tonight the sun will go to sleep. The tea bag will turn in the teacup and begin to steep. The radio dial will make only one final sweep. You'll make secret plans for yourself that you'll promise to keep. Secret plans, riding by night in a slow caravan. Secret plans, hiding the light of the stars in the palms of your hands. Secret plans. You are young now, look what is ahead. All your plans are hanging by a thread. Don't you worry if they seem unclear. Don't grow up and let all your secret plans disappear. Secret plans, riding by night in a slow caravan. Secret plans, hiding the light of the stars in the palms of your hands. Secret plans. All through and you'll end up back here. Secret plans, riding by night in a slow caravan. Secret plans, hiding the light of the stars in the palms of your hands. Secret plans. Secret plans, hiding the light of the stars in the palms of your hands. Secret plans. Thanks.
That was so pretty.
Yo.
Oh my god. Let's see. Oh man, that was gorgeous.
Oh.
Maddie is a big fan of Secret Plans.
Oh, cool.
Maddie, thanks for watching the show. Oh, looks like we had a little video. Oh, we had a little video hiccup, but it looks like it came back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we back? Are we back online maybe?
We are indeed back.
The pause song was a secret plan.
Yeah. Speaking of that, pause in the song was the secret plan we weren't supposed to hear about.
Now you all know.
Oh man. This is fun, y'all. Seriously, thank you so much for tuning in.
What you got for us, Pratik?
I got a song that has a bit of a story to it. So to save time, I'm gonna tell the story while I play.
Take your time.
You know.
I'm here all night. I don't know about the other folks, but
what was that you were saying earlier? It's like you had to cancel like so many parties. And
I had so many things I had to cancel tonight in order to be here. I traveled so far.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well. Start telling this story because it's a long one. But so this song it's inspired by my brother's friends. If you have a sibling, by the way, feel free to let me know in the chat, because I'm really curious to see how many people are here are older siblings, how many people are here are younger siblings, etc. But this is a song about my younger brother's friends. A few years ago, my brother was living in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The reason that he was living in Kalamazoo, Michigan was that he'd gotten a job offer right out of college to go work for a software firm. And it was a really good offer, and they were basically willing to hire him as soon as he graduated. So, my brother must have spent less than a month at home, packed up all his things, moved out to Kalamazoo, Michigan, immediately started work. And, he had a bit of a difficult time. Because even though his job was great, even though he was doing, working in his field, right out of college, doing, ideally, what's considered the American dream, he was finding that he really didn't fit in Kalamazoo, Michigan. He was feeling pretty lonely. He was feeling like he didn't have that much in common with too many of the other people in town. And in fact, the only thing it felt like he had in common with all the people he knew was drinking. So my brother drank a lot, and his friends drank a lot. And they kind of all drank a lot more than maybe they were supposed to. Because they were in a small town in Michigan. There wasn't that much else to do. And my brother found himself spiraling and generally not feeling too good about his life. And all of his friends found themselves spiraling and not feeling too good about their life. Until eventually, one day, my brother looked up and realized that he just wasn't where he wanted to be. So he called my mom and he said, "Mom, I don't know what to do." And my mom said, "Well, if you move back in with your father and I in Massachusetts, you can stay as long as you like until you get your head on straight. No questions asked. We want you to be happy, and we want you to be safe, and we care about you." So my brother packed up all his things and he moved back to Massachusetts from Michigan. And he got a new job. He started seeing a really great therapist. Fast forward a few years, he's living with his girlfriend. They're talking about getting married. No definite plans yet, but they're talking about it. And he's a lot happier than he was when he was in Michigan. But a lot of my brother's friends from those Michigan days are still pretty unhappy with their lives. They're still drinking a lot more than they should. And a bunch of them are still spiraling out of control. And because I'm a protective older brother and I can't yell at my brother's dumbass friends from hundreds of miles away, I wrote this song about them instead. It's called "The Gang's All Gone." No one likes you when you're stoned. They just hate to be alone. But not so much they'll take you home. Oh. No one likes you when you're drunk. You're too big to call a punk. You sail that ship until it's sunk. No one likes you when you're drunk. So find a bar, find a girl, drink your beer, rule the world. Stay up late, drive home high. Forget your job, forget the bills, run your mouth, chase the thrills. I swear that this is gonna be your year. The gang's all gone and you're still here. No one wants to be like you. Bloodshot eyes and a broken tooth. Growing up is hard to do, but no one wants to be like you. So find a bar, find a girl, drink your beer, rule the world. Stay up late, drive home high. Forget your job, forget the bills, run your mouth, chase the thrills. Swear that this is gonna be your year. The gang's all gone and you're still here in this town. All you do is drown, away from every lifeline you've been through. Bottle's not a place to build a home. So find a bar, find a girl, drink your beer, rule the world. Stay up late, drive home high. Forget your job, forget the bills, run your mouth, chase the thrills. Swear that this is gonna be your year. The gang's all gone and you're still here. You're still here. You're still here. The gang's all gone and you're still here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah.
that's wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm glad that story has a nice happy ending.
It does.
A happy continuation.
It does. It's a story that is far too common,
Yes.
but I'm really proud of my brother. Pretty sure he's watching tonight. Not seeing him in the chat, but that's okay because sometimes he's really enthusiastic, sometimes he's a lurker. But my brother's watching. I love you, man. Let's see. Oh man, let's see. Because I was asking about how many people are how many viewers have siblings? Are you the oldest sibling or the youngest sibling? And we're getting some interesting answers. Jocelyn says older sibling. Let's see. Linnea says, so I think Jocelyn can relate to being the protective older sibling and being your friends are so dumb. Why are they dumb? Linnea is the younger sibling. Stan is also the younger sibling. Says, I'm the baby. Love this song, by the way. Thanks, man. Oh, guys, this is a story. I was an only child until I was about 30, then suddenly had an older sister and 2 younger sisters and 2 younger brothers. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's quite it's like a family expansion pack.
That's a huge expansion pack. Get that DLC. And Ryan actually isn't commenting about siblings, but he's very happy to be here. 2 of my fave local musicians in one show.
Ryan.
Aw, thanks, man. Celine's a middle child. Oh, man. Oh, and Jocelyn heard my comment. Definitely protective, although luckily my younger siblings have some excellent friends. Good. Good. We want our younger siblings to have cool friends, no dumbass friends.
At least not permanently.
Yeah, you know, just have it be a phase. Just
Yeah,
it
have
be
your phase. Write a cool song about it,
Yep.
and then ditch the friends.
Yeah.
Or have your brother write a cool song about it, and then you ditch. You gotta have material. So
He actually writes songs. He was actually
really?
writing songs before I did.
Oh my gosh, I had
Yeah.
no. That's like a family secret.
Yeah.
Talk about secret plans.
Yeah. He's my brother is like, he doesn't play out, he hasn't played out that much, but he's actually a musician and I think he's pretty great. But
That's
you know,
awesome.
I'm
I
biased.
hope for one day like a brothers show.
Ooh. Oh, and Charles Mark says we're all brothers and sisters. Well, that is a beautiful sentiment.
That's true.
Oh. And Julia, this is very appropriate. Someone's got a question about one of your songs, which is very appropriate because it is your turn to play. Eric wants to know, is Dreaming Tree in the cards tonight?
It could be. It could even be the next song I play.
Oh,
I don't have a set list. The cards are, I'm just pulling the cards blindly from the stack. So,
oh man.
Yeah.
Let's see what cards you're gonna pull.
I think I'll do Dreaming Tree. In addition to secret plans, I think it's also nice to have a dreaming tree, which can be just your place that you go and to dream, to think of your secret plans, to just be in the moment. A lot of life pulls us out of the present moment. Our brains are sort of wired for forward thinking and like worrying about the dangers that lie ahead and planning, which is good too. You don't want too much of, you need a balance, right? But hopefully you can find your dreaming tree in the midst of this chaotic world. Dreaming Tree is also the name of a wine made by the guy from Dave Matthews Band. So the more you know. Yeah, here we go. And any music nerds out there can figure out the time signature changes in here. Here we go. Meet me underneath the dreaming tree. 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 All the shadows wish to be from underneath. Oops. Wow. Apparently, I wasn't as familiar with the song as I thought. All the shadows wish to be from underneath the dreaming tree. They're the darkest cast by light, flooded through the sea of leaves. When you're laying next to me, everything's in harmony. The dark, the light, the thread of time, to hear the world so fine. Why don't we just stay a while? Well above the dreaming tree, planes are flying over seas, filled with people looking for something that they think they need. The dark, the light, a different time, to hear the world so fine. Why don't we just stay a while? Meet me underneath the dreaming tree. 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 Well below the dreaming tree, rocks and roots are weaving, holding ground around the shining through the darkened path of time. Doesn't this world blow your mind? Why don't we just stay a while? And when you find your dreaming tree, treat it well and let it be. Take it as a state of mind and it will grow, I guarantee. In the dark, light will shine on the world we left behind, so we can return sometime. Meet me underneath the dreaming tree. 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 And there it is. I miss having the band sometimes, like Joanna's harmonies on this, and Forrest on bass, and
Yeah.
okay, this is
Joanne,
too. And yeah, I kind of goofed the beginning of that song,
you sounded great.
but thanks. Yeah, it's funny how, like, I played these songs hundreds of times. I'm sure you know the feeling, Pratik, and
Yep.
yet,
You think you know it?
yeah,
Yep. And then it's just like whoop. I've
yeah,
walked down these stairs 1,000 times before. Why did I trip today?
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. I feel like maybe it's good to release some statistical pressure, though. It's like if you haven't messed up the song in a while, you mess it up, and then you're like, okay,
Yep.
now I won't the next time.
Yeah. It's like,
So,
okay, good. I'm set for like at least another year.
yeah.
Oh man, I'm really so I want to talk. You brought up your band, and like I wanted
Yeah.
to talk to you a little bit about that because like one of the band members is in the audience right now, which is Joanna.
Joanna, aka Aura Pendula.
Oh, Rapendula. One of my fave series of chord progressions in your songs, Jay.
Thanks.
And so you've not only played a bunch of shows with a really awesome band, you've recorded with your band. So where
Yeah.
can people find these recordings?
Great question, Pratik. I'm so glad you asked. Well, they're on all the songs are on any streaming platform that you use. They should be on there. They're also on Bandcamp.
Yes.
And yeah, so the Gemini album actually turned 3 years old a couple days ago,
Yeah.
which is sort of mind-boggling. It feels like yesterday and also like many years ago, which I guess it was. And I'm gonna have some new music coming out in the spring/summer. So yeah, I'll be posting about stuff. I post little song seeds and demos stuff on my Ampled page, and kind of, they're out there.
Yeah.
If you only search Julia Mark music, they should
Yeah.
come up.
Yeah. You should go stream Julia's music because it's awesome. And on Friday, you should go buy it from Bandcamp because
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be
Bandcamp
waiving-
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh no, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I heard a rumor that you are also gonna release something in the next couple months in the near future.
Yes. I've got a single in the works for March, and it's actually the song that I'm about to play right now.
Oh boy.
So y'all are in for a treat. This song, as of right now, is completely unreleased. You can't find it on any of the places, but you will be able to in sometime around March. We're still working on the date, but so this song is another one with a bit of a heavy story. This song was inspired by something that a girl I was hooking up with in college said to me. And I was 19 years old, and this thing that she said, which is going to be in the first few lines of the song, you'll know it when you hear it, but this thing that she said like stuck with me for, it's like close to a decade now. And I could only sort of figure out why. And then a few weeks ago, I had like a big emotional breakdown, as you do in the middle of a global pandemic. And this moment came flooding back to me, and I was like, oh, that's why this is why I feel weird about this thing. And so I sat down and I wrote this song, and it's called Wrong. And this is dedicated to anyone who's ever felt ugly because they don't look like everybody else. She said, don't take this the wrong way. Well, how the hell was I supposed to take it? When you're the first non-white guy I've done anything with. Baby, it's okay. Probably wasn't what I told her, but her words might as well have been carved into my shoulder. Bite your tongue and grin. All your life you've been in the wrong place, the wrong time, the wrong skin, the wrong eyes, the wrong house, the wrong home, and always alone. Always alone. It's funny how these things hang around like flies on garbage. You get used to the smell, but you still hear them buzzing. Some say it's preference, and some might even say it's racist. But you'll always be ugly in a crowd of white faces. Bite your tongue and grin. All your life you've been in the wrong place, wrong time, wrong skin, wrong eyes, wrong house, wrong home, and always alone. Always alone. Always alone. She says, don't take this the wrong way. Well, how the hell am I supposed to take it? Well, you're the first non-white guy I've done anything with.
Damn. That, yeah, that song.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that single to be released into the world.
Oh,
It's super powerful.
Thank you.
I also had a little songwriting thing that I like that you said of like, you start, kind of bookending it with the same phrase. So it's like you have it really packs a punch in the beginning, and then you go through this whole like journey inside of like what you're thinking and what you're feeling about it, and then you hear it again, and it like is like second punch in the gut.
Yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah. No, it's
yeah.
one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, it's
so
awesome.
Many songwriters I love do it. Actually, that's a good question. Do you have a song that bookends stuff like that? Because I'm pretty sure you have at least one.
Actually, I guess I think Palindromes does that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have other ones that. I probably do.
Yeah.
uh,
Well,
but
let's see. We have a before we get to your next song, we have a very, very important announcement, which is that Jeff Ong is in the chat.
yeah, Jeff Ong. Oh my God. Love and miss you, Jeff.
Dude, it is so good to see you. Ooh, was that one of my strings tweaking? We'll find out later.
Go find Jeff Ong's music if you want to just be happy inside, but also
Oh my
like
god,
cry on
so
the dance
happy.
floor.
Yeah.
Also, it's
Yeah.
either one.
Yeah. It's like if you want if you want like really dancey, happy stuff that's like also deep and meaningful.
Yeah.
It's like it's so
Ah,
great.
so good.
Oh my god. Oh, Celine, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to it. I really appreciate that. Let's see. All right. Stan says cold critique. Wow. Yeah, it was. Whoo! I had to write the song because like I don't like have conversational words to explain what that felt like.
I'm glad you wrote the
But,
song because I
yeah.
feel like unfortunately you are probably not the only person who's experienced something like that. So I feel like
Yeah.
that song is really going to be like an important thing for other people to have.
Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. And with all that said, I want to turn things over to you. So
Cool.
what
I'm
do you
still
have
deciding
lined up?
about what I'm going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone real quick has an idea, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just
tell you
roll along
what.
here.
Let's go through like a couple of more comments because people have been sharing some really great thoughts.
Yeah.
Let's see. And let's see. Jeff's like, oh my god, I can't believe I got a shout out. Of course you get a shout out.
Yeah.
You're so cool. You are the coolest.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I know that Joanna, who's around here, had requested Purkinje Shift and Geography. I think that's
Ooh.
correct.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably do both of those. Yeah. Let's do. Hi. Oh, now here. And Ryan says contract. All right, cool. Here's the plan. Oh my god. Okay, now we got all of them. All right, I'm gonna do those three: Purkinje style, Geography, and contract at some various points. I want to do one that has a different kind of sound. So this is going to be Purkinje shift. The Purkinje shift is what occurs when your eyes adjust to low level light, and your cones, which are sensing more of the colors, are transitioning to your more light sensitive rods in your eyes, and everything kind of gets this like purpley glow. And I think it's just this really amazing time of night. And I've been trying to write a song kind of inspired around that for ages. Yeah, Linnea knows, Dr. Linnea over there. So yeah, okay. The wind is stirring up the leaves, and I'm watching from the window. I know that what I see is limited by biology. So much of the spectrum that is hidden from me. The reds and the greens fading purple in the light. Purkinje shift, it's almost night. The universe moves me from above. The universe moves me. I'm in love with all of the little invisible things. My mind is stirring up a song, I've been writing it for years. Happiness is not a choice, but I turn toward the voice that sings to me. You were meant to be who you are infinitely. The dread and the greed can't outring the frequency that resonates inside of me. The universe moves me from above. The universe moves me. I'm in love with all of the little invisible things. And when I see you and I hear you, all my words they lose their being that my mind cannot define. So I stay here 'cause you move me in a way I can't describe, motivated by the beauty hidden in plain sight. Universe moves me from above. Universe moves me, I'm in love. Universe moves me from above. Universe moves me, I'm in love with all of the little invisible things. All of the little invisible things. There you go. I wonder if Linnea knows if it's Perkinji or Perkinye, how you actually, I don't know, it's a Czech name, I think. So
Yeah.
I don't know. If anyone knows if I'm, before I do the full release of that song, I
If
should.
anyone knows and can also type out a phonetic spelling of Perkinji or Perkinye, Perkinye, however it's pronounced, please do so in the chat. We would be very grateful.
Yeah.
Oh, and Joanna says, fave song of yours. I said it. That's
Perkinji.
Oh, and Jocelyn, Julia, you were talking about songwriting nerds earlier. Jocelyn is having a songwriting nerd moment. Literally just hit me that the dread and the greed in the second verse is the same melody and placement as the red and the green, and rhymes. Mind blown.
Points to Jocelyn Lima.
Oh, and here's Linnea coming to the rescue. It is pronounced Perkinji.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Great. Love to see it.
Yes. I said it right in the song. Smiley face. Excellent.
Great.
There's nothing more. It's nothing worse than writing a song with a specific word and then finding out you've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. And you can't change it because it's tied into the rhyme.
Yeah.
That kind of rhymed. Oh well.
Just can't help it. You got songwriting. Just
one of my favorite songs. Actually, two of my favorite songs do this. There are two songs by two completely different artists that both reference the city of Spokane in Washington, but they pronounce it Spokane. And the problem is that there's the other lines that rhyme with Spokane, so they can't just change the lyrics and be like, oh, it's Spokane now.
I definitely say Spokane. I mean, I don't. It's one of those places that I don't know if I've ever actually said that name out loud.
Yeah, me neither until like very recently, and like one of the artists was playing this particular song, and then somebody who was actually from Spokane was like, "Hey, it's actually pronounced Spokane." But
they should have a spoken word event there called like spoken word.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
please let that be a thing. Spokane word.
Yeah. All right, what you got for us, Pratik?
Let's see. I feel like playing like a waltzy song.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which one. I'm gonna play this next one because someone who couldn't make it to the show tonight, and was really bummed about it, so they're gonna watch the replay of this later. We're going to be leaving this video up on my YouTube channel, by the way, so that y'all can share it with your friends who didn't make the show. They're less cool because they didn't make the show, but they'll still be able to watch it. But this is a song that they really like. So, it's Julia Mark's Instagram. This is my Instagram. This song's called Slow Dancer, and it's you can find it on all the streaming places like Spotify and Apple Music. Slow dancer, naked as the trees, spinning in circles circles deep in my dreams. Moonlight on your shoulders, your lips on my neck. A note on the table, a hole in the bed that said, I don't give a damn about you. The things that the night made us do, I don't give a damn about you anymore. In like the twilight and out like a flame, arching your back, screaming my name. I don't give a damn about you. Things that the night made us do, I don't give a damn about you anymore. I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn about you. The sheets still smell like perfume. I don't give a damn about you anymore. Slow dancer, naked as the trees, spinning in circles deep in my dreams. Yeah.
Beautiful. So
Thank you.
so lovely.
Let's
I like this format too because it's like I also get a concert.
Yeah,
So I get to
you
listen
know?
to you play.
Yeah, we
And
can,
it's so
we can
nice.
chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
There's like none of that backstage nerves or just like, oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Yeah. It's
Just-
just chilling.
Mm. Oh man,
It's
oh, we
awesome.
got some more people tuning in. This is great. Let's see. Mark says hello. Haven't seen you since Inman Square. Oh, thanks, man. It's
Inman
good to see
Square.
you. It's been like a year, over a year since that. Man, and and Sylvan says, I had the wrong time. Glad I can watch. Oh no, don't worry. We're still live. We're gonna we're gonna hang out. Don't you worry. We got a little bit more to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stan says, wow. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Real quick, I'm just going to plug this again. If you want to, the best way to support the show, to support Julia and myself so we can buy things like food, which I hear is really important. I don't know, but
I
everybody
usually
seems
just
to think it
synthesize from the
is.
sun, but
Oh my
you know,
god. Just being like a plant, just being like,
I wish that'd be
oh,
awesome. No, gotta have
but
snacks.
if you wanna help Julia and I, like pay the groceries, pay the bills on time during when our main occupation, which is playing in clubs, is like kind of not happening. There is a little PayPal money pool link in the description of this video. Y'all have already contributed over $100, and that really means a lot. So thank you.
Thank
If you
you.
haven't yet contributed, please do so. You don't have to, but we do very much appreciate it, and whatever amount you have available really does help us. So let's see.
Well spoken, Pratik.
Oh, thank you very much. Actually, we got a question from the audience. Let's see. Do any of your older written song lyrics have new meaning when you sing them since the pandemic? Well, that's perfect because Julia, you were playing palindromes earlier.
Yeah, palindromes definitely has taken on a new meaning now that my life is much more palindrome like. Even though the whole song is about avoiding that, it's okay. If it's a global pandemic, you are excused from, you're allowed to
It's true.
have
I
a
feel like-
more bubble-like
Yeah.
life.
I feel like we can get we should be able to get like a buy for this past year for like
Yeah,
anything,
I think it's like a free pass.
yeah, mulligan.
Just do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Also see you on the moon, which I will play as Pratik requested. I don't know. What about you, Pratik? Do you have any songs that have taken on a new meaning?
I got I guess like kind of the gang's all gone because it's just like because like when I wrote that song, it's kind of more just like, hey, like it's about sort of spiraling into addiction and other problems to the point where eventually just people eventually leave because they get sick of it. But now there's kind of this whole other weird level to it because like we're all so isolated, so it feels like everyone's left us, and then on top of that, like all the bars are closed. Usually, so it's really strange and really really weird. So I guess that.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of the only one I can think of. Although I do have like I do have a song that kind of I wrote it during the pandemic, and I probably would have still written it even if the pandemic hadn't happened. But obviously we can never know that. But I feel like it has like kind of an extra level to it because it is I wrote it like during this time, and we'll get to that eventually.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the song, but I think your song "If I Were a Dog" is very it's like not necessarily that it has a new meaning with the pandemic, but I think it's very pandemic relevant because so many people have dogs now. So many people adopted dogs, and also just when you look at your dog, your pet, or whoever, they're just chilling. They're just like having such a nice time. And it's a really good way to be. And I feel like that, like watching the music video for that song and just seeing all the puppers playing, I was like, I should embody that a little more playful, just out appreciating nature and stuff.
Oh, well, thank you. I guess I'm gonna definitely have to play that song because there's a story to that one.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I believe you are up.
Yeah. I'm gonna loop back around to a previous request of The Contract, which is also a little waltz. So we got some back-to-back waltzes for you. Yeah, this is I guess it's also on brand for the month of Valentine's Day. So if you're not sure what to get for your boo, perhaps it could be a contract. But you can decide after listening to this song. Please sign below indicating this possibly could be a shit show. In the end, we'll recollect It's all the fun that we wrecked. I'll call you a stranger, maybe a friend. At first snowfall, you will throw a snowball at my back, and before I can get mad, I'll laugh. And in the spring, we may call it a fling, but I'll swear on the moon that you felt something too. Wouldn't it be nice to try to be a little nicer than we need to be? Maybe I could try to fall in love with you, you could try to fall in love with me. This could go quite terribly, we don't know. So please sign the black line below. Please sign the line to confirm that it's fine. We may start to drift, waver, wander, or shift. And when we do, there will be a small clue as to why, but it's easier to say goodbye. And wouldn't it be nice to try to be a little nicer than we need to be? Maybe I could try to fall in love with you, you could try to fall in love with me. This could go quite terribly, we don't know. So please sign the black line below. Please sign right here just to show that we're clear on this. Nothing means anything, but here's a kiss. We'll put dishonesty back in July. Say that we're over it, clear as the sky. When I am thinking that I want you back, we will just reference that old contract. See, we agreed to let it be. Let it be. Wouldn't it be nice to try to be a little nicer than we need to be? Maybe I could try to fall in love with you, you could try to fall in love with me. This could go quite beautifully, we don't know. So please sign the black line below, just so we know. Just so we know, so we know, just so we know. Just so we know, so we know, just so we know. Yeah, there it is.
Your songs
Ryan
are so
says-
good.
Oh, thanks, Pratik.
Your
I,
songs are so good.
I was just reading Ryan Kendall's comment that he has a contract template if anyone wants it.
Let's see. Contract template if anyone wants it. You know what? It's good to have like guidelines for relationships. It's important. It really is
Communication is critical.
important.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see what else. Joanna says, "Gotta go, but much love to both of you, talented friends.
Joanna.
Thank you for tuning in."
Yeah.
And if you want to watch, if you have to leave early, and you want to, that's okay, because we're going to leave the replay of this show up on my YouTube channel, so you can watch the whole thing at a later date.
Yeah.
That,
It's like sports. It's like there you get the replay.
Yeah.
Be like, let's watch that again.
Yeah. It's like the internet being your DVR.
Yeah. There you go.
I wonder, are there people in the audience who aren't going to know what a DVR is? Because that would be hilarious.
Maybe.
But let's see. Oh, someone has a great compliment for you, Julia. Love how you use your falsetto to emphasize lyrics.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be cool. So I think we've got like a couple of more songs left in us. Do you want to do like 2 more each?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. All right.
So nice sounding.
Oh, no, stop. You're so nice sounding. We both sound nice. That's why we're playing a show together.
It's fun.
It's
All
so
right.
much fun.
I'm gonna retreat to the backstage now.
Sweet. So I'm gonna play a song from a earlier This is like one of the earlier EP that I recorded. This is one of the first songs that I didn't feel embarrassed about playing in public. That's actually a lie. There were songs before this, but we don't talk about them because they sucked. This one's called When You Were Loved. Let's change that banner. Every shadow in the sun, every table set for one, will remind you of when you were loved. Every whisper in an ear, every joke that you can't hear, will remind you of when you were loved. Every lonely open door, every hand that's held but yours, every tear you've cried alone ain't enough. Every leaf that dries and fades, every shorter, colder day, will remind you of when you were loved. Every time you hear that song, every time you sing along, will remind you of when you were loved. Every phone call that you miss, every morning without a kiss, will remind you of when you were loved. Every time you hear your name, there's no one there to blame. Every dream that disappears when you wake up, every chill deep in your bones, every road you walk alone, will remind you of when you were loved. Will remind you of when you were loved. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Julia. Oh, man. Oh. So sweet. Oh, Julia, your mic's muted. Yep. Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
There we
redo.
go.
Anyway, saying that's I love that song, and I remember it from back in the day, like early days of going to open mics and stuff, and hearing you play.
Oh, man.
It's such a catchy song.
We should talk a little bit about that because, like, we met because of like a really special open mic.
Yeah.
And so we met at the Lizard Lounge open mic. For those of you who don't know, the Lizard Lounge is a really awesome venue in Cambridge. Pretty much every Cambridge band plays there, and they've played host to like so many great acts. They've had like a lot of people who played there and then went on to play like much bigger stages like Lake Street Dive and everything. But they have a really, really special open mic that has a really wonderful community of musicians. And Julia and I met because of that open mic.
Yeah.
And it's a special, special place. Oh, here we go. We're getting some people in the comments agreeing with that. Tanvi says the Lizard Lounge is the best. It really, really is.
Yeah,
So-
that's like one thing of course, a lot of things to miss during the pandemic, but Lizard Lounge open mic and Lizard Lounge in general here in, I think one of the last shows I went to was at the Lizard Lounge.
Yeah.
And,
And it was like this Monday night open mic that would go on for hours, like
Yeah.
till 1 a.m. sometimes.
way too late.
Yeah. And it was completely ridiculous, but there were just so many good musicians there, and just like being around so many cool people, like you couldn't help but get inspired and like want to write better songs and like talk to people, and just it was so great. It was so great. And so,
There's a comment that says, as always, Pratik performing with such soul and authenticity.
it's from Chloe. Thank you, Chloe. Those growls get to my bones. Keep at it. Thank you.
Aw.
It's because I'm dehydrated. But let's see. Oh, and Fred says Fred is a big fan of the Contract song. Let's see.
Thanks,
Love the
Fred.
Contract song. Let's see. What else? Oh, and Jocelyn says, "Oh, one of my favorites." Thank you. Not sure which of us that's referring to, but honestly, like either way, that's a win. So, anyway.
Also, quick shout out that Jocelyn Limmer does an Instagram live stream every Friday night, and it's really,
Yes.
really lovely. I don't know. Despite my schedule being very open ended, it also means that I like look at the clock. I'm like, wait, what? I missed the thing. So.
How did 5 hours go by already?
But
What is this nonsense?
I'm gonna try putting more things in my Google Calendar.
Why
Keep
is there an
myself
empty
on.
jar of salsa in front of me? I could not have eaten this whole thing. Oh my god. Julia, what you got for us?
Well, I know what my last song is going to be. So I'm gonna play this song "Cinnamon," which is old song that actually I don't know if Jeff's still around. I don't know what time it is in New Zealand right now, but anyway, Jeff did a beautiful like production recording of it back in early days of my Boston time, and it's going to be on the new album in sort of like a new form, or just updated, because it's been many years since I wrote it, and I just feel like it needed a new voice. So this is a song about heartbreak, and it's called "Cinnamon." They said if you say the same word, it turns back into syllables. I've been dreaming your name for weeks on repeat. It still means the world to me. You were cinnamon in my throat. Every time I try to change the subject, I choke. I need a synonym to replace you, but all I can do is keep saying the same words and hope that they turn back into syllables. I've been dreaming your name for weeks on repeat. It still means the world to me. You were cinnamon in my throat. Every time I try to change the subject, I choke. I need a synonym to replace you, but all I can do is keep saying the same words. Keep saying the same words. You still mean the world to me. Yes, I was the one to leave you, but now I am the one to grieve you. This isn't the way it happened in my mind. You can leave an empty bed, but can't escape the words unsaid. Haunted hallways, always on my mind, 'cause you're not mine. You were cinnamon in my throat. Every time I try to change the subject, I choke. I need a synonym to replace you, but all I can do is find the faith to face the truth. Maybe I won't have to fake it through every disappointed gaze they gave, pointed me back to you. You were cinnamon in my throat. Every time I try to change the subject, I choke. I need a synonym to replace you, but all I can do is keep saying the same words. I keep saying the same words. I keep saying the same words. You still mean the world to me. There it is.
I love that song, which is like how I feel about so many of your songs. I really love that one.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, I was so I remember going to one of your shows. It was a few years ago now, but you actually had Joanna on backing vocals. And what was it? What's the word that I'm trying to say? Oh yeah, and Joanna was adding all these really great sort of harmonies, but also like repeat. But like my favorite thing that she did was like she kept repeating like keep saying the same words, keep saying. And I was like,
it's like a little echo. Cool. Yeah, I love her harmonies on that. Yeah, the new version has a lot of those kind of harmonies going on. And it's fun. Yeah. I'm very lucky to know Joanna and have her musical expertise.
Oh my God, she's so great. And you're so great. And great people are working together.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and let's see, we're getting some more people still joining. This is awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna stop that ticker for a second so we can read the comments. Zoe says, "Oh, hey, this is awesome. Hey, Zoe." Jocelyn is very excited for the new version of Cinnamon, as we all should be. If you want to, I'll put the sticker up for a hot second, but if you want to find out, if you want to follow Julia on the socials so that you know when her new music's coming out, it's Julia Mark Music on Instagram. You should go follow her right now. Just saying. Let's see. Oh! More people saying, Alex, thanks so much for doing this. Welcome to Come Home To After Work. Well, thanks, Alex. Thanks for joining us. Zoe says, are you actually swapping your own original songs? We are. Although I guess like a cover might not be out of the question. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens.
I guess would a true song swap be like I play your songs and you play my songs?
Ooh.
It's hard to say because it's like a cookie swap is you bring your own cookies and share them, which I feel like is what we're doing.
Man.
As opposed to, I don't know. The metaphor isn't working.
No, that's such a cool idea, though. That's such a cool idea. Oh, man. I'm going to have to remember that. But in the meantime, I want to play you, Julia. You mentioned "If I Were a Dog" earlier. That's the song, and
such a sweet song.
Play that song because it's there's a real fun story to it, which is that I wrote a song called "If I Were a Dog" because, like, you know, let's be real, dogs have a pretty great life. You know, they get to lay around in the sun, they get to chase their tails, they get to like go right in the middle of the carpet, and you can't be mad at them because they're so cute. So I wrote this song, and I wanted to make a music video for it. So I reached out to tons of people I know who were dog owners and dog lovers and said, hey, would you mind sending me cell phone footage of your dog being real cute? And a lot of great people happily obliged, and I was able to make an amazing music video out of a lot of people's incredibly adorable dogs. And it just really meant a lot, you know, because like by this time we were like, this is pretty recent. And, so like by this time we were almost a year into the pandemic, and it was just. It was nice to be able to have like like a sort of a project that a lot of people could get involved in, and to, collaborate in some small, meaningful way, and to reach out, even though we're all stuck at home. And I'm just going to play the song. It's called If I Were a Dog. If I were a dog, if I were a dog, I'd piss on every tree stump and bark at every log. But I'm just a man, I'm just a man, just a man who's wishing that he was a dog. I wanna run around the garden, make friends with all the bugs and snails. I wanna throw up on the carpet, I'd like to spend an hour chasing my own tail. If I were a dog, if I were a dog, with fleas upon my back and grass beneath my paws, well, I wouldn't have to sing this song about all the things I'd do if I were a dog. I'd like to jump in every puddle and howl at every star-filled sky. I'd like to always get in trouble. I'd like to be somebody's friend until the day I die. If I were a dog, if I were a dog, I'd piss on every tree stump and bark at every log. I'm just a man with a house and a job, and I'd throw it all away to be a dog. Well, I'd throw it all away to be a dog. Well, I'd throw it all away to be a dog.
It's awesome. Life of a dog is great.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate all the people sending me footage of their dogs, because it was so cute.
It's
Just,
adorable.
like, making and editing that video, I was like, this actually isn't stressful. It was so great.
Yeah.
But so after the show is over, I will link that video in the replay, because it is something I'm really proud of, and y'all should go watch that. It's on my YouTube channel, which is where the show is streaming from, coincidentally. But I think we got one more song each, and then we'll have to call it a night. So
Cool.
Thanks y'all for tuning in. Please, if you haven't thrown any money yet at the little PayPal money pool, it's linked in the description of this video. That is how we afford to eat. Again, I don't know how important this whole food thing is, but I hear from other people that it's pretty essential, so it's a thing. So we would really appreciate whatever y'all have to give. And actually, we should well, Julia, play your song, because I have a question. Speaking of money making ventures, something that you're involved in. You mentioned an Ampled page earlier. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as some of you probably already know, Pratik has a Patreon page, which is like insider view into Pratik's songwriting world and like exclusive content. And Ampled is a site that is the same kind of notion, where it's like you're a musician and you sign up for a couple bucks a month to support that musician and get access to like behind the scenes sort of stuff. So it might be like a demo, or some lyrics, or like, here's what I'm thinking about today. Here's what I'm, I don't know. Here's how I'm approaching things. Exclusive concerts, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's almost like because since people stream music off of like Spotify and Apple Music, the royalties from that, really, we barely see any of them. And people pay these subscription fees to Spotify and Apple Music. So, like, if somebody supports you on Ample or they support me on Patreon, that's almost like they're just subscribing to us directly.
Yeah, and that's a good way to think about it. So yeah, it's obviously it's not everybody's able to do that, and there's a lot of musicians, so
Yeah.
we get it. We're not taking it personally.
Yeah.
But if that is of interest to you and you have a couple extra bucks per month to send our way, Ample, Patreon, they're I'm sure we're both like pushing them pretty hard on our websites and social media, so you'll be able to find it. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
If you are interested, but yeah, I think it was Scott, maybe. I think before was asking about like songs that are different or have a new light thanks to the pandemic.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
See You on the Moon, which I'm going to play because I know it's a Pratik favorite. Does this idea of like, when am I going to see people again, and like, is it the end of the world? Those are kind of those are the two themes, and I was like, this is even more relevant than it was in like 2013 when I wrote it.
Oh my God, so much more relevant.
So
I'll get out of your way and play this song because it's so good. It's so good.
Oh, thanks. Lower your expectations 20%. Thanks for the hype, though. I appreciate it, Pratik. All right. After college, all my friends moved far away. They used to live right down the road, now they're in LA. It's pretty weird here, living back at home, trying to find a job and move out on my own. But one day, the internet is gonna break. We'll all move to outer space. After the apocalypse, that should be pretty soon, we will all be neighbors in a station on the moon. I won't have to miss you and we all will be employed. Nothing here to worry us except the asteroids. And last week I sent a resume, it's been reviewed. They offered me a job, I said, great, I like you too. I'm just hoping that the end of the earth does not interfere with my first day of work. 'Cause one day the internet is gonna break. We'll all move to outer space. Have you seen the moon tonight? I would say it looks just right. Oh, it is quite lovely. Stars are woven strands of light that wrap the solar system tight. Why don't we go there tonight? I was wondering if you wonder about me. I'm sending out a message, guess I'll wait and see. Can you believe that this technology is true? Words I type are suddenly delivered straight to you. If words can go flying through the atmosphere, is it so far-fetched to think that I'll see you soon? I won't have to wait to see you on the moon. And there it is. See you on
It's so good. I think Jocelyn like hit the nail on the head and like said what we were all thinking after you said lower your expectations.
Aw, thanks, Jocelyn.
Lower your expectations, proceeds to play dazzling piano lines. It's true.
Well,
Jocelyn, you're right, and you should say it. You're so right. Oh my God. Applause and cheers. Oops.
Wow, and cheers.
Jocelyn says yay. Applause and cheers. That is a heck of a combo. It's like peanut butter and jelly, you know?
It's true. One of my favorite combos.
Just gotta have them both. Joshua Mark says astronomic, which I think means
Astronomic.
astronomic.
Thanks, Uncle Josh.
Yeah. Oh man, this has been great, y'all. Stan is also demonstrating proper hygiene by washing his hands. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Julia, thank you for being a part of this show.
Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to tuning into your other Swapping Songs series shows.
Yeah. So for y'all, the reason that I'm excited about this is because Julia's music is so freaking good, and I've wanted to do a show like this, not just one show with one of my favorite musicians, but a whole series of shows with a bunch of my favorite musicians. So just like tonight was the first Wednesday of February. What I'm trying to do is for the first Wednesday of every month going forward, even just after all this craziness is over, because it's just, hanging out with some of my favorite musicians via the power of the internet is fun. I am trying to make this a series. So again, that is why any tips you can throw at the PayPal money pool are very much appreciated. Hello, Mr. Microphone. I'm sorry I rattled you like that. Any tips you can throw at the PayPal money pool are very much appreciated. If you want to support me on Patreon, or if you want to support Julia on her Ampled page, those are also great ways to make sure that we can keep doing stuff like this. And yeah, everybody, I think I'm just going to play one more song called Night.
Awesome.
Yeah. But again, Julia, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Pratik, for hosting. This is great.
I appreciate that. This has been fun, y'all. Oh, this is the song that I usually close all my shows with. It's called Springtime. It's about that good old-fashioned seasonal depression. And the springtime was arriving. The clouds were white instead of gray. Snow ran down into the gutters, and the crocuses woke up to start the day. And I couldn't help but smile, even as my eyes were growing wet. Turned my face to the horizon, tried to slow the beating in my chest. So give me blue skies in a bottle, give me sunshine in a pill. Give me smiles and give me laughter in a jar I can keep on my windowsill. 'Cause when the world starts getting colder, I'll feel a decade older, I will. Give me blue skies in a bottle, give me sunshine in a pill. Was it what my parents taught me? Was it just how I was born? 'Cause I'm always counting all the lines around my eyes against the things I haven't done. Every pebble on the sidewalk, every blade of grass that tickled my bare toes is gone, is always gone too soon to somewhere I can't go. That's not happening. So give me blue skies in a bottle, give me sunshine in a pill. Give me smiles and give me laughter, jar I can keep on my windowsill. 'Cause when the world starts getting colder, I'll feel a decade older, I will. So give me blue skies in a bottle. Give me sunshine in a pill. All right. So something I do at all my shows is I close with this song, and then I always ask the audience to sing along on the final chorus. Now, I know we're all separated by this pandemic, and we're only able to see each other through the internet, so we can't have that wonderful experience of hearing each other's voices. But I do believe in singing, and even if we are all at home and we're all singing to ourselves while we watch this stream, I do believe on some level that even if we can't hear each other's voices, at least it helps a little bit, you know? So, I urge all of you to sing along at home to this final chorus, to type it along in the chat, to throw as many emoji as you want, to just do something that makes you happy, you know? So give me blue skies in a bottle. Give me sunshine in a pill. Give me smiles and give me laughter in a jar I can keep on my windowsill. 'Cause when the world starts getting colder, I'll feel a decade older, you know I will. So give me blue skies in a bottle. Give me sunshine in a pill. I lied, we're gonna sing it one more time. So if you didn't sing along on the last one, you better sing now. So give me blue skies in a bottle. Give me sunshine in a pill. Give me smiles and give me laughter in a jar I can keep on my windowsill. 'Cause when the world starts getting colder, I'll feel a decade older, you know I will. So give me blue skies in a bottle. Give me sunshine in a pill. Give me blue skies in a bottle. Give me sunshine in a pill. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah. That was fun to sing along. It did actually feel nice, even though, it's not the same as singing along in person, but
It's not the same, but it's like we do what we can.
yeah, the intention is there.
Yeah. The intention is there, the community is there, and we do what we can.
Yeah.
Theme this whole year, it feels like.
Yeah, just do what you can.
Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us on a Wednesday night. It really means a lot. Again, Julia is, if I haven't said it enough times by now, Julia is one of my favorite musicians.
Thanks, Pratik.
Y'all go check out her music on Spotify and Apple Music this Friday. Specifically Friday, go and buy it on Bandcamp, because Bandcamp this Friday will be waiving their share of revenue. So basically artists will get all the money if you buy their stuff on Bandcamp, and it's a great thing. My name is Pratik. I also have music on all the places. I would also appreciate it if you bought my music on Bandcamp, but also streaming it is cool too. And yeah.
And look out for Pratik's single in March.
Yes, indeed.
But a month away.
Just a month away. It's coming up fast. And follow Julia on social media so that you know when she's got new music coming out this spring. It's going to be a whole album, right? A whole bunch of songs?
Yeah, I'm not going to release it all at once, but I have an album's worth in process. So,
Excellent. Excellent.
yeah.
So be on the lookout for new stuff from us. Be on the lookout for a new series with a new awesome special guest. And thanks y'all for tuning in.
Cool. Thank
Saying
you.
goodbye now.
Bye. Have a good night.